Okay, welcome to Random Hand Gestures Part 2. And yes, I did that purposely so I could do a hand gesture. Again, if you've missed the first video, this is a video about, I have really all my friends talk with their hands. And they make hand gestures that really don't make any sense to what they're saying. So the first one is, a friend of mine was talking about there's nowhere to plug that in. And instead of just saying that, they said there's nowhere to plug that in. So apparently this is plug-in. Then there's one talking about a certain food place that I happen to like that I am not going to mention because he was insulting the place, and he was saying crap in a wrapper, crap in your pants. Apparently this means that when you eat this, it's going to come right out of you. That's what he meant. So you put the up here and then down by your butt. Crap in a wrapper, crap in your pants. Again, I don't know if you can even see that right. It's so hard to tell if you're in focus or not when you're just sitting here in front of the camera. I really should not be cheap and have it go right to the computer. But anyway, I even questioned that one and said, you know, how does that make any sense at all? And he's like, well, you know, because you usually would have the crap in a wrapper right in front of your mouth because you'd be eating it, you know. Because I'm like, how can you eat it over here? And he's like, I mean, how is this crap in a wrapper? Why wouldn't it be crap in a wrapper here? Which even here doesn't make any sense. But he said, well, I can't have it here because then it'll block my mouth and you won't be able to hear me. Now, can you still hear me? Because I think you can. I don't think my open hand can block sound waves. So anyway, crab in a wrapper, crab in a pants. Now, this is one I got to kind of get out of focus a little bit to do. A friend of mine was talking about people grinding. So he does this down by his crotch. This grind. And I said, what? How does that mean grind? And he says, well, it follows it up with another one. Even though all these guys know I make fun of random gestures that they make. He's, after saying grind, I said, how does that make sense? And he goes, well, it's that general area. Okay, and then there's another one I gotta kind of stand up for here a little bit. Is a friend of mine was pregnant, and she's talking about how she thought it'd be easier to get up off the couch when she wasn't pregnant. Now, if she just said that, that would make perfectly sense. But she says, geez, I thought it would be a lot easier to get off the couch once I wasn't. And yes, there was a noise and this gesture. So apparently means not pregnant anymore. Okay, and then a friend of mine is talking about their mom tripping over a laundry basket. Yeah, my mom just tripped over a laundry basket. And again, there's that noise. So don't forget these things, because if you don't make the noise or make the gesture right, these people would never understand you, apparently. Then a friend of mine was talking about, I think tassels is what he meant, but it was so funny in the middle of a party that, you know, we never even did get to get the real story. But he's like, yeah, they got like thingamabobbers on, so these are thingamabobbers, which apparently are tassels, I guess. And then probably the best one of the video is, and I can't even do this one right, I really can't. I can't do it justice. But here goes. Maybe he went fishing. Maybe he went fishing. It was like this, though. I'm kind of turning. So maybe he went fishing. So I don't know. This might make a little sense, but I don't even know why. Maybe he went fishing. So there you go. I'll run through them again really quick just so you can maybe try to get them down. Plug in. There's nowhere to plug that in. Crap in a wrapper. Crap in the pants. Grind, general area, not pregnant, trip over laundry basket, and don't forget the pregnant too, you gotta say, and thingamabobbers, and fishing. So there you have it. Once again, That's my friends talk with their hands, and that's some of the random hand gestures that have come up in the last couple of months since I made the first video that I thought I'd share with you. So sooner or later I think I'm just going to write a whole book with pictures, or maybe just some kind of video that I could sell on eBay or something, of how to talk in strange sign language that means absolutely nothing. So be looking for that, because it'll be a great seller, I'm sure, and you know, it'll be a great thing to have on your coffee table.